Now you face non-stop stream of stories of crime and lawlessness in Uttar Pradesh day in and day out. Today, India Today has accessed a video that stunningly exposes the example being set by UP's ruling party itself. This is a video from Muradabad. Watch this carefully. This shows the ruling Samajwadi Party leaders indulging in perhaps the most brazen gun culture visible anywhere in the country, firing pistols in the air to celebrate. Now, the man brandishing the weapon is the local Samajwadi Party leader Atul Vishnoi, firing continuously into the air as he revels in his party's support to the local welfare department officer. He's firing in the air. Now, given the spate of violent gun crimes in Uttar Pradesh, is this where the inspiration is coming from? Joining me now on the broadcast is India Today's Amir Haq. Amir, take us through the details. What were these celebrations all about? Tell us a little more about this Netaji of the Samajwadi Party.
Well, Gaurav, this was being done to celebrate the appointment of a local Samajwadi Party leader who also happens to be the district president of the Samajwadi Party in Muradabad, Haji Ikram Ali, and he was recently appointed as the advisor to the social welfare department in Uttar Pradesh. But there has been actually a background to what has happened now, and Haji Ikram Ali in fact has been a serial offender, where over the last 3 years, ever since the Samajwadi Party government has been in power in Uttar Pradesh, has brazenly, indulged in such activities.
Stay with me for a moment. Stay with me for a moment. We will talk about those instances. Gaurav Bhatia of the Samajwadi Party joins me on the broadcast. Sir, you're looking at these pictures of a Samajwadi Party leader firing in the air to celebrate an appointment. What do you make of these pictures, Mr. Gaurav Bhatia?
We strongly condemn any such action that has been done by Mr. Vishnoi. But I would only request you not to use the term Samajwadi Party leader for the reason that our party has made it very clear that all leaders and even workers have to abide by the rules and very high standards of propriety. And this person who's brandishing a gun openly, I think, can never even be a party worker, leave alone being a leader. The district administration has taken cognizance of this event, and even the party will look into it. But I would only say that this is very unfortunate, and such persons can never be part of Samajwadi Party. Adding to that, Mr. Qureshi also, he was answering a question to some other channel, has completely denied that, Mr. Vishnoi is doing such an act, which I think is completely unacceptable on his behalf. Therefore, we condemn it.
Is condemnation enough, Gaurav Bhatia? You say the district administration has taken cognizance. Since you're a lawyer yourself, what does that mean legally, sir?
No, there are two aspects to it. One is the party looking into the matter, and let me tell you that the party has been very strict when it comes to use of party symbols like flags, and no party worker is allowed to display a flag if he is not authorized. Brandishing a gun like this is completely unacceptable, and the party cracks the whip, and we have dismissed many of our leaders if they have not abided by the regulations that have been laid down by the party. And on the administration side, one needs to look into it. The administration, as I said, has taken cognizance of it, and whatever course needs to be followed in law will be followed. But as I am strongly putting it across, this is not acceptable, and such a person has no place in the Samajwadi Party.
In your opinion, does this lead to encouraging others to brandish weapons, take to crime, and think if they're associated with the Samajwadi Party, they may be above the law?
No, I would just say you heard my statement, you know the party line. And for such an aberration, I can tell you that there are thousands of Samajwadi Party workers who have been working hard for the cause of the downtrodden and for the common man. And I can just cite an example. I can only think of those Samajwadi Party workers who even went to Nepal to help the earthquake victims, and they were there for 15 days helping those people. I would rather identify my party with those workers rather than identifying my party with one aberration whom we see on the street.
Gaurav Bhatia of the Samajwadi Party, many thanks for joining me. You say this is an aberration. There are several others, and as my colleague Amir Haq was pointing out, he was pointing out a series of similar aberrations. I will come to that in just a moment. Before that, let's quickly listen in to what police on ground are saying.
मैंने तत्काल चौकी इंचार्ज कैंप को इसके लिए भेजा जांच के लिए और उन्होंने जांच रिपोर्ट मुझे दे भी दी है। ऐसी कोई फायरिंग वहाँ पे सूचना नहीं अगर ऐसा भी है तो उसकी भी जांच की जाएगी। अगर वो क्लिपिंग हमें मिलेगी तो उसके आधार पर हम जांच करेंगे।
Amir, there have been other instances of Samajwadi Party leaders brandishing weapons like this and taking law in their own hands. Amir?
Well, yes, absolutely, Gaurav, and not just other leaders. I'll talk about the same leader, Haji Ikram Qureshi, who also happens to be the district president of Muradabad Samajwadi Party. In 2012, when he was made the advisor in the Essential Commodities Corporation,
yes.
Then too, in a similar procession, there was celebratory firing, on which there was large-scale condemnation that had come in from Samajwadi Party leadership.
Okay,
but,
and clearly that points to the fact that condemnation is not enough. Legal penal action needs to be taken. Amir Haq, for the moment, many thanks.